golf course. This has spiraled out of control. Oh my. Bree here, and I recently came across this channel, Half Asleep Chris, and the video that caught my eye was I built a giant cat food marble run, and if you know me, you know I love cats. What you may not know is I also love those marble run things. So this just seems like best of both worlds. Like, this video was made for me, and I decided that I would watch it with you.
This is a bowl of cat food, and this is a marble run. Combine the two, and it doesn't actually fit. I built a larger one, and it's quite possibly the coolest thing I've ever made.
Oh my.
You see, my cat Ralph's favourite hobby is to meow relentlessly at 6 in the morning.
My question is, I'm sure this will be addressed later on in the video, but it's in a ball, so how does the cat eat it once it gets deposited into the bowl? But yeah, I love these kind of marble run, Rube Goldberg machine things. Fun fact, in my high school physics class, we had a choice to either build a trebuchet or a Rube Goldberg machine. Literally everyone in the class built a trebuchet, except for me.
But I've invented a solution. I call it the mightily elaborate, overly whimsical slope transportation of pellets for pestiferously early risers, the Meow Stopper. Essentially, it's a giant...
First impressions of this channel, I already love it.
And it's gonna be magnificent. I want the first section to have a sort of Wallace and Gromit contraption feel, with drain pipes mounted above my bed. I'm going to be releasing 10 cat food balls at once.
Oh my.
So to do so, build
this
a
is
system. All I'll have to do is pull
very
the
insane.
And go back to sleep. So it starts above the bed, turns a couple of corners and into the hallway where it goes above my bathroom, but I've still got enough room to go under. And then into my office where it turns again, goes down this spiral, and then down the final drain pipe where the next obstacle will begin. It's simple and efficient, and importantly, as out the way and unintrusive as possible.
I'm suddenly feeling extremely lucky that my cats don't meow nonstop in the morning to be fed. They never eat all of their food. They know when we get up in the morning we feed them, and around 6 in the evening we feed them. And even though their bowls are still mostly full at that time, they'll meow at us to feed them because it's their scheduled time. But they still have food in their bowl, so they don't wake us up meowing. Juliet's the one that wakes us up to go outside in the morning. Or, more specifically, my husband up, because I am the heaviest sleeper in the world.
This is a mini golf course, featuring as many mini cliches as possible. For the
oh my!
I used a latex mask, which I padded out with paper stuffing and expanding foam. This was my first time using expanding foam, and let me tell you, it was just as fun as I'd always imagined.
That does seem like fun.
A simple windmill garden ornament, and cut a hole in the front for the balls to pass through. That's way better.
Oh, that's insane!
I cut 3 ordinary holes.
This guy's so creative.
2 will continue on their journey, but 1 will lead to the final mini golf cliche, the sand pit. To make it look more like an actual golf course, I stapled on green felt and added rope borders so the balls wouldn't fall off.
I love how he goes from, it's simple, unobtrusive, out of the way, and then goes into, and the next part is a mini golf course.
And added these wooden barriers to better guide the ball. Finally, I set it all up in my office, and we were ready for tee off.
With a windmill and everything!
Yeah, Ralph's left me a little present in the sandpit. Yeah, woke me up at 6 AM and pooped on my golf course.
I mean, I saw that coming. It's a sand pit.
So now the third mystery hole just drops sadly onto the floor. This is why we can't have nice things. But let's move on to the...
Why did you put mystery holes
inspired by the marmalade machine in Paddington. I'm using bamboo pipes to guide the ball down the stairs and into the lounge. I had wanted to keep it as out the way as possible, but that quickly went out the window.
Yeah, that's taking up the entire staircase!
Decorated using fake leaves, and added a few oranges in honour of the bear himself. This looks so much cooler now.
Oh
which brings us to the
my!
very last section, which, like the Meow Stopper as a whole, also has an acronym for a name. The Irwabim Koeki. Okay, maybe that one doesn't really work, but it stands for I really want a hamster, but
This
my cat's
has spiraled out of control.
Themed, using tubes, ramps and wheels to finally deliver the food to Ralph's bowl. I built a crude hamster cage out of wood and painted a series of colourful ramps inside for the balls to roll down. Add some bars and decoration and it looked
Oh, that's
pretty
cool.
funky. I'm using hamster tubes to join everything together, and ultimately lead to the final part of the entire contraption. A giant open-mouthed mouth. A giant open-mouthed mouth. No, that's not right. A giant open-mouthed Ralph. There we go. I questionably photoshopped his mouth wider and had it printed as a poster, which I mounted on a wooden board. I then cut a hole where his mouth is and put it through a hamster tube. I call him Mega Ralph. On the other side is a large drop, where the balls will fall onto a giant sieve, split open, and the contents will funnel down into Ralph's bowl.
Perfect.
All that was missing was a real hamster, Bumquetty. And I believe that just about concludes it. So we've
I can't wait to see this go.
jungle and hamster theme sections. Is the Meow Stopper actually capable of stopping meows? Or is it just an overly elaborate trip hazard? There's only one way to find out.
Cast your theories now. I'm going to say that there's no way the cat is going to be satisfied with that. That cat's not just meowing because it wants food. It wants you to cater to its every whim. So this will not be sufficient.
You join us here at 6 a.m. where half asleep Chris is currently fully asleep, but not for long if Ralph has anything to do with it. A proverbial starting pistol ready to get this event underway any moment now. Come on, boy, give us a meow. And we're off. Chris pulls the cord to initiate the Meow Stopper, and the race is on.
Here we go.
We've got 10 contestants here, all vying for a chance to be cracked open and their innards feasted upon.
I thought one was going to fall off the side there.
Than that. Evident by the sheer quality and speed we're seeing right out of the gate and as we round the first few corners. This section, however, has been known to slow even the most experienced of cat food balls. And then it's on to the spiral of doom. Something of a misnomer, as it's essentially a
This commentary's great!
Just look at them go. The final drain pipes sees our brave contestants.
That bin was labeled Octopus Eggs Do Not Open. I feel like I need to watch more of this guy's videos.
Away like spiders and brings us to the mini golf course and into the jaws of a crocodile. Chilling stuff, but it doesn't faze these seasoned athletes, each eager to be the first into the jaws of Ralph. Down the holes they go, and good lord, we have our first casualty.
Lost one.
Let's get a replay of that, please, Jeff. It's straight off the side of the green. Oh, that looked painful. Only 9 contestants remain.
Did it split open and the cat's going to eat it off the ground? Or...
The red sails are nothing short of exquisite, but can the balls get their timing right and escape being hit? I'm on the very edge of my seat.
Literally had to make it complicated by adding a windmill obstacle. Why does there need to be an obstacle in your cat feeder?
Hold on to your whiskers, we have another 2 casualties if my eyes aren't deceiving me.
What?
First, the windmill claims a victim, brutally pushing the poor ball aside. And at such a dastardly sight, another ball seems to have lost the will to continue, and stops right there on the green. We had such high hopes for this ball, there was even talk of him making the national team, but it's all over now, and only 7 balls continue. Let's catch up with those 7 as they approach the mystery holes, subject to an appalling act of vandalism last night, which is why the sandpit's currently absent. And Gordon Bennett, we're down to 6. At this rate, poor Ralph's gonna have nothing to eat and will surely be meowing for all eternity.
Yeah, not sure how well the cat feeder works when you lose some of the food along the way.
Let's keep our fingers and toe beans crossed then as we enter the jungle, where the remaining contestants will have to keep their wits about them. This is what all those hours training have been for, the late nights, the early mornings, and I must say they're in fine form as they negotiate the sharp angles and zoom towards impending glory. Bam, into the sponge. Bam, there goes another one, and bam, another.
Oh, that one almost went up and over.
Obstacle, which Chris is calling the Bumquetty. That's not a real word. Has he completely lost his mind? I guess that's what not having a hamster can do to a fellow. He's even built an entire cage, complete with a water bottle, wheel, and even a fake hamster. This really is quite pathetic, but please forgive me for getting sidetracked. We're on the home run now. Into the tunnels they go.
Okay, how's this gonna work out at the end here?
Look at the composure and pure technical ability on display here. And yes, we have a victor, entering the mouth of Ralph and splitting open like a coconut, closely followed by the other 5 athletes. My, what a competition. It's been splendiferous.
I mean, not all the food went through.
Back to you, Chris, good sir.
Not very much food actually ended up in the bowl. But, it did technically work. Technically.
Bella. Once again, she's more than happy to hoover up the mess, somehow entirely avoiding the bowl itself and opting for just a pellet.
Oh, of course. She can't do what you want her to do.
Will it finally stop his early morning meows?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
If anything, it seemed to make him meow more.
Oh.
He did eat a single pellet, literally just one, and once again from the floor, not the bowl, but then went right back to meowing.
Yeah, his meows at the end there were him going, "You can't get out of this easily. You need to get up and feed me yourself." So he has a lot more videos with his cats. Extreme Cat Hide and Seek, I made my cat out of Lego, Giant Cat Destroys Lego City, I built an adventure playgrounds, Catio for my cats, and also some Lego content as well. So let me know if you'd like me to react to more of these videos. I'll definitely be watching it on my own either way because I love his content. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, and if you want to keep watching, there should be another video popping up right here. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe to become a part of the Ineffable community, because you are ineffable.